All right. I just wanted to take a moment here and I wanted to share. Let me start that again, okay? Video,
You're good.
video one, take two, take one. Okay. Hi, I'm Dan Clark, and I just wanted to take a moment here before we get into the modules, and I just wanted to share my story and why I did this course. I was a witness, Jehovah's Witness, for 40 years. I was born and raised in the witnesses. I knew nothing else from birth. It was what I was taught since I was 5 years old, all the way up to I was 40. And I was in the religion in about, I'd say, 10 years before 40. I was starting to feel this discontent toward the religion. There was different prophecies that were passing and different things that were going by, and something inside me was keeping track of that. Something inside of me, despite what I was told, I was told to just keep focused on the end, to keep, listening to the Watchtower, keep listening to the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. I was told not to think about things, and so I didn't. But something inside of me was tracking these prophecies, that they weren't coming true. We passed the 75 prophecy, we passed the generation prophecy. Anyway, there was a divine, I call it a divine discontent that was overshadowing me. I was starting to get angry, frustrated. I was starting to ask questions. Why are we waiting for the world to end? And my dad waited for the world to end in 75. The Watchtower said the end was going to come, and it didn't happen. So I didn't really give much attention to that, that my dad actually lived through one of their prophecies that didn't come true. Well, I came into the 1980s prophecy, which was called the generation prophecy, which really isn't that important. But the point of it is that generation prophecy passed by, and the Watchtower didn't apologize. In fact, when people started to leave, they said Jehovah's cleaning out his organization. So the people that said this isn't truth, this prophecy has passed us by, were thrown away like they were garbage. And so this really started to bug me. It really started to eat away at me. And I started to get angrier and more frustrated and more depressed. And one day I said, this is not the truth. And I caught myself. I said, oh my God, what did you just say? I actually threw the Watchtower. And I said, this is not good news. This is not truth. And I said, oh my God, what have I done? It was like automatic. But there was something going on inside of me. And the truth of it was, my soul knew the truth, that this wasn't the truth. My mind was fully brainwashed that we had the truth, that the society was the truth, Jehovah's organization was the truth. But inside, there was something that couldn't be lied to. There's something that wouldn't ignore what it was that I saw. And what it was that I saw was the Watchtower was wrong. The Watchtower passed these dates. And you know what? It was time for me to leave. But boy, was I in trouble. How was I going to leave? Where would I go? How would I get the hooks out? All the things that I believe to be true. God's name is Jehovah. Blood, that we don't take blood. That this is God's organization on earth. There's tons and tons and tons of what I call hooks, which are things that I hold near and dear that I really believe to be true. That God's name's Jehovah. We don't take blood. We don't go to war. We don't do this. We're neutral. So in order for me to move forward, I had to somehow dismantle these things that I held near and dear, that I believed wholeheartedly. Somehow I had to dismantle them in order to be free. So that's when I decided that I was going to do this course, because I did dismantle these beliefs. I found a way to dismantle them. I worked through them. But the devastating thing that I saw as I visited lots of different witnesses and different places was that the people were not free. They were outside of the Kingdom Hall, but their mind was still inside the hall. And that's some of the things I'm going to share in the upcoming modules about people that are out, but are not totally out. And you know what happens if you're not totally out? If your mind isn't totally free, you got 1 foot in and you got 1 foot out, and you can't move forward. You're actually stuck. You're chained. And that, of course, causes mental illness. It causes split mind, even in worst case, schizophrenia, and all sorts of things. So that's my story. 40 years, I got rid of the hooks, I got free, I feel blessed, my life is good, and I want to pass this on to you. And like I said, I just wish I had something like this for me to help you navigate out of this religious idea and move on with your life. Okay? And that's my story, and thank you. And I look forward to sharing these modules with you. Thank you so much.